What's good, Commander fans? I got great news. Scott Turner got fired today. Cheers. Pour up your cup with some Hennessy, Crown. Take a shot, man. This is great news to start off the offseason for us. Well, kind of the offseason. But this is really great news. We kind of saw this coming. I'm really glad Ron put his foot down and made this decision. And I'm glad he got the feedback from the fans and the players. And this kind of confirms something that we thought, and is that, fans, we've been tired of Scott Turner, but it's been getting into the locker room, and it seems like players weren't feeling him either. And it was very obvious with this move. And I can't believe Ron made this move. You know what I'm saying? He's really tight with his guys. We always got that joke where the Washington Panthers and all of that. But he got rid of his own dude, man. I think he got fed up. I think the first strike was definitely the Eagles game. Little to no adjustments, having Carson Wentz take 7 steps back, getting sacked, not switching it up. And I think the last straw was definitely in the Giants game. Like, this man just really needed to go. He made it really hard for us to watch football every week because we knew the true potential. Like, look, I play Madden, and I'm able to beat teams like the Bills and the Cincinnati and Chiefs and whatnot with the Washington Commanders. I know it's a video game, but the point is, it's like we have personnel, we have talent, but we don't see it on the field. We don't see it translate. There's been moments, but overall, nah, not really. I think the main thing I see that Scott do is these damn jet sweeps he be doing with Curtis Samuel. I saw a report that from Ryan Fitzpatrick, and it said that apparently it didn't matter if Taylor Heineke was in, it didn't matter if he was in, or potentially even Carson Wentz. The point is, he doesn't make adjustments. It doesn't matter who's at quarterback. He doesn't play with your play style. He just have you run the scheme same old way, and I feel as though he just really didn't maximize our options like that. Now, this does hurt one player, and I would say Sam Howell. It's really tough for rookies to really learn a playbook, and now that he just learned a playbook, he really played well against Dallas. You heard me talk about that. But the problem is now he has to learn a new playbook, so it's like a full reset. But honestly, Sam, this might have been the best thing for you because this man would have jeopardized your career. And I'm just glad we're moving on from him as a whole. I really. But now the question is, who are they going to replace? Is Ronnie going to go back to his old ways and replace him with one of his homies, or is maybe somebody from the Panthers? I really hope not, because he's really traditional and conservative with things. Or is he going to get like a young, innovative guy? There's a few candidates out there, but like, that's the real decision. That's the real thing I'm waiting to see. Like, who are they going to replace? I think they're going to wait to replace him or hire an offensive coordinator until this whole owner thing settles down. We see what happens with Dan Snyder, if he's staying or going. Because if we get a new owner, there's a chance he's going to try to clear out house. So it's like, what's the point of hiring a coordinator if we get a new owner and they clear out house? But I'm real curious to see who they replace with him. But this is a great first step. I like what I'm seeing. A potential candidate, at least for me, who I think should replace him is Cliff, the Cardinals coach. I think we should inquire about it. I think that's somebody I'm interested in, just personal opinion. And the reason why is because as an offensive coordinator, or no, as a head coach, he probably bit more than he could chew. I don't think he didn't really do a good job. He was 1-4 as a head coach, but as an offensive mindset, the Cardinals, they were top 10 offense in the NFL. He had Kyle Murray, and he could be a diva at times, But I think as an offensive coordinator, and it just didn't have to be Cliff. It just has to be a guy like Cliff. I wanted to hire a young, innovative guy like him. You know what I'm saying? That it's really just got to maximize our players and their potential, But that's just my pick. I think Cliff, the Cardinals coach that got fired recently, I think he should be our offensive coordinator. They're going to acquire some more. I think they're going to wait until after this whole owner thing, but that's who I think should be our OC. But let me know what you guys think below, who should our OC be. But yeah, Scott Turner was just horrible, man. I think we can all agree. It was just so hard to watch. The jet sweeps, and also just being real conservative. Even again, like I mentioned before, in the Giants game, also the Niners game, just really sticking to the run. I know that's our identity, but the way he's running it can just be very predictable. Very predictable, and he made little to no modifications or adjustments. We've seen it time and time again where that half comes. Jack Del Rio, he makes adjustments. He fixed it. Say what you want. I know the first 4 weeks of Jack Del Rio was bad, but after that, he made adjustments. We didn't really see that kind of impact from Scott Turner. And come on, lie to me if you say you did. Offensively, we didn't make adjustments. We just kept on, we committed, And I'm I'm happy for Ron. I'm really surprised he did it. But also, I believe that this means Ron is definitely staying another season. I believe we have another season with Ron. But it's cool. Scott Turner is gone. This is a step in the right direction. I am so. Whew, you gotta take a shot, man. Just take a drink, man. Like this is great. This is great. But yeah, it also shows like these players, they're tired of his shit too, man. Like our receiver core, I give them an A as a receiving group. Jahan really showed some good stuff. Curtis has potential. I feel like Curtis was the only player Scott Turner used based on his play style, but I feel like he was doing too much at the wrong time with Curtis. You know, I mean that last game against the Cowboys, he had negative. He had negative rushing and receiving. You know, but it's all in the past. We're moving forward, but this is a step in the right direction. I'm just celebrating. This is great news. Tell me what you guys think. Who should be the replacement? I'm going with Cliff because I just think we need a young, innovative coach. Regardless, we just need a young guy. We need a young, innovative guy to take over that offense. As long as we don't get some conservative, old head, I'm cool. I'm cool with it, man. So that's it for the video, man. Just make sure you celebrate. This is happy. Next is we need Dan to go. Dan, his head is next on the chopping block. If Dan goes, this is probably like the best offseason in a while, at least like front office wise. If Dan, you're gonna hear from me if Dan goes, man. Like we'll see, but keep your fingers crossed, man. I'm just so happy, bro. But peace.